Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another College and Career Pathways, where every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 2 p.m. we provide you with information on various colleges and universities, financial aid resources, skilled trade professions, technical training programs, career readiness skills, all designed to help you make the best career decisions possible. I'm Tony Curtin, your host, and we are with Daryl from Macomb Community College. Daryl, it is so glad to have you back.
It's good to be here. Thank you for having us. I definitely appreciate it.
Good deal.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get started. First off, I'm Daryl. Thank you again, Tony. I'm from Macomb Community College. I'm an admissions and outreach coordinator here. I've been here for a year now, but I've always had higher ed experience. I've worked in higher ed and mental health. So if you have any questions along the way about college, what you should do, majors, transfers, anything, I can try to help you figure that out. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started about Macomb. All right, so I'm hoping you all can see this.
Yes, we can.
All right, awesome. So if you want to go ahead and pull out your phones, I don't know if you guys are close enough to the screen where you can do so, but just kind of to sign in if you want more information from Macomb, if you want to get specific information about a specific major that you're interested in, we would love to be able to share more information with you. So I'll give you guys a second. So just kind of pull out your phone, point it at the screen, open up your camera, point it at the screen, and it should open up a document that you can go ahead and fill in information as I'm talking. Alrighty. So Macomb Community College is located in Macomb County, Michigan. We have 4 different locations. One of our locations is on 12 Mile and Hayes, and we'll get to talking more about that shortly. But we have over 200 programs. We have everything from accounting to welding and everything in between. It is a 2-year college. Most students come here and they get a lot of their prerequisites or their general education courses completed. And so what that means is that before they can take classes within their field or within their major, there are a number of classes that you have to take that we call prerequisites or general education courses. And so it's a great institution for you to come and get a lot of your general education courses done. However, we have a plethora of 2-year programs, trade programs, where you can come to school here for 2 years, walk away with an associate's degree and go right into the workforce or go right into your field of study. And we'll get a little more into detail about those. However, we are a very hands-on institution, as you can see from these pictures. We believe that one of the best ways of learning is for you to actually put your hands to it. It's for you to get that experience. Nothing trumps experience. You can read as many books as you want, but if you can put your hands to what it is that you're reading and learn and marry those two together, you'll be unstoppable. So we want to make sure that we're building people who are unstoppable in their fields, who are great, who are excellent. And so we do that by having 4 locations spread across Macomb County. We have our South Campus in Warren, which is on 12 Mile and Hayes. That houses our automotive, engineering, technology. A lot of our media, communication, and arts are there. Our skilled trades are there as well. Our center campus out on Garfield and Hall Road houses our culinary and our health department as well. So all of your nursing, your surgical tech, your respiratory therapy, it's housed out on the center campus. We have our East Campus that I was just there this week. We did our tour for the first time there with their police, fire, paramedic, EMT, all at one location. And then we have our MTech in Warren, which is for our workforce and continuing education programs as well. So talking a little bit about pathways, I think Macomb is very unique in a sense that I've worked at several institutions and I've never seen anything like this, where you sit down and you talk to academic advising and counseling. You have a conversation about what it is that you want to do, and you may not be sure. On average, it used to be that a student changed their major 3 to 4 times. Now we're up to about 7 times. And so that's a lot of times to change your major. but we understand and we know that. And so we want to make sure that we're kind of putting safeguards in place for you. So if you come in and you're talking to an academic advisor in counseling and you say, hey, I don't really know what I want to do, but I know that I want to work in the health field. I'm really interested in doing something in there. We'll say, okay, let's set you on that pathway. And so we'll start you out with taking courses that are going to get you towards that health degree. You may start off saying, hey, I'm going to be a nurse. But then as you start, you may realize, I don't really like that. I still want to work in the health field, but I want to become a respiratory therapist. And so the classes that you would have already taken to become that nurse are going to still be applicable in that field as it relates to your respiratory therapist degree or your occupational therapy degree, because we don't want you to lose or waste money. We don't want you to lose classes or waste money. We want to make sure that you're able to continue on in that pathway. And so it goes the same for the rest of these pathways as well. If you decide, hey, I want to get up into education or human services, we want to make sure that we're putting you in the right place and on the right track. You'll notice that when you get to a four-year institution, if you change that major like Daryl did, I changed my major 3 times. I thought I wanted to be a teacher. Then I thought I wanted to do something else. And then I landed on social work. But it kept me there for an extra year because I wasn't in a pathway. So I had to start taking different classes every time I changed my major. So Macomb is unique in that way. Some benefits to choosing Macomb. Definitely many classes to choose from. We have a robust selection of classes for you to choose from. Right now, we're at about 50-50 split, where 50% of our classes are in person and 50% are online. And when I say online, that includes remote, kind of like we are today, where I'm talking and you can see other people who are present, and then you submit your work online. And then you have your 100% virtual as well, where there is no talking back and forth, but you go online, you read the book, and you submit everything online. And we also have some hybrid courses in there that we count as online as well. And hybrid just means that you spend 50% of your time for that class in person with a lecture in seat, and then you submit everything online. Macomb is not a big school. Well, it is. We have about 20,000 students. However, we still can have small class sizes where you get one-on-one with your instructors. You can choose your classes day, night, on campus, online. So you have the flexibility to choose. College is not like how it is in high school, where everything might just simply be, you have all these classes all day long. In college, you may have one class that meets twice a week. And so you have the time and the flexibility to work as well. A community college is set up in the sense that it elevates the community. That's why it's called a community college. We want our students to get in, get their degree, and then move on into the workforce. And so it is very flexible in that sense. Resources and support. Just like at a four-year institution, we offer the same resources, the same support. We have learning centers right on our campus in every field and in every major that are absolutely free to you. We want you to come in if you're struggling and you need tutoring. We have free tutoring available to you. You'll notice when you walk into our libraries that there are long tables of students sitting at these tables and they're learning, they're being tutored. We want you to be able to come in and ask questions. I tell students all the time, college is not the place where you want to feel like you're dumb if you have a tutor. No, if you get a tutor in college, that means that you're really smart because you understand that you're actually paying for this. You understand that these are your dollars. And so we want to make sure that you come in and you sit at those learning tables. We have reading and writing studios available to our students. We know sometimes writing can be a hiccup. And so we want to teach students how to write properly. I tell students all the time that the difference between an A and a C is simply dropping your paper off to the reading and writing studio. They will help you outline that paper. They'll help you figure out what you're doing wrong. They'll help you structure it so that you can submit a great paper. Also, as it relates to reading, believe it or not, you don't have to read the whole book. I know it's a myth and I shouldn't tell you this. Teachers tell you all the time that you have to read the whole book. You don't, but you have to know how to read it properly. And so if you have the right tools on how to actually read and get the right information out of there, it's golden. We also offer career services because your parents didn't send you here just for you to come here and meet great people and have a great education. They want you to get a job when you're finished. And so we want to make sure that we're helping you with resume writing, that we're setting up a job fair for you to be able to come to and meet employers that are within your field or within your major. We also have within career services something that's really cool that they didn't have when I was in undergrad. which is that we offer success seminars free to our students every month. So you can learn time management skills. You'll learn those reading skills that I was just talking about. You'll learn time management. You'll learn what's appropriate and how to appropriately send an email to your professor. We want to make sure that you're sharp and that you're on point. That's the purpose of you coming to college. Also, as well, here at Macomb, we offer athletics and campus life. We want you to get the full experience. It's another thing that I love about Macomb is that when you think of a community college, you don't think of community in a sense of getting to know people. You think, hey, I'm going to school, getting my degree, and I'm leaving. But here we want to make sure that we're offering you a sense of community as well, right on our campuses. So we do offer athletics, men's and women's basketball, softball, baseball, track, cross country, cheer as well. We have a ton of student organizations that you're able to join and become a part of, because we want you to get to know people while you're in school. Some of the best people that I know today are people that I met in college. Some of my lifelong friends, I met them while in college. And so we want to make sure that we're offering you a place where you feel like you belong, and that you feel like, hey, this is my school. And so, yeah, we offer campus life as well as athletics. And if there's something that you don't see that you want to start, we give you the option to be able to start an organization as well. For high school students, as some of you are, I don't know if all of you are seniors or not, but for those of you who are not seniors, you can look into dual enrollment. We do offer dual enrollment at our schools. It's an option where you are able to take college courses while you're still in school. And there is a strong possibility, I believe, that your district will pay for those classes. It has to be approved by your counselor, though, and they have to give you the okay to take it. But it is an option to you. If you want to know more information, definitely. I'll go back to that QR code that I had in the beginning and give you the option to be able to go ahead and put that information in there so that you can become a dual enrolled student. All right, so at Macomb, yes, we are a community college. We only offer associate's degrees. Associate's degrees are about 60 credits, all right? And so when you're getting a bachelor's degree, which you will get from a four-year college or university, that is going to be 124 credits. Now, you may not know what I mean when I'm talking about credits. So I'm going to take a second and let you know a little bit what I mean. Each class that you take while you're in college is comprised of what we call credits, right? And so in order for you to get an associate's degree, you need 62 credits to get an associate's degree. You need 124 credits to obtain a bachelor's degree. And so what that means is that you're going to be taking a number of classes to get you to that 62. And so at Macomb, we only offer associate's degrees. However, we have partnerships with all of these schools that you see on the screen. And they have a campus right on our campus at our university center. They each have a space where they are teaching their curriculums. It's their institution, it's their school, it's them, but we have a partnership with them. And so what that means is that you have the opportunity to be a student at Central Michigan University, but right here in Macomb County. You are taking classes at Central Michigan University and you're getting those credits at Central Michigan, but they give you the option to take classes right on our campus at our rate and our price. So our price right now for students in Macomb County is $106 per billable contact hour. At Central Michigan, their credits are about $300 to $500 per credit hour. So instead of you spending $1,500 for a course, you might only spend $300 on a course that you're taking at Macomb, but you're getting credit at Central Michigan University. I always say you can't beat that with a stick. And so we have a lot of students who are a part of the Wayne Advantage program, who are part of the University of Detroit Mercy. I had a professor tell me that he was a student at Rochester University, but was able to take most of his credits at Macomb and only had to do one semester at Rochester. He saved a lot of money. And so I want you guys to start thinking about college in that regard. I know that, yes, you should go. Yes, I want you to go off to school. Yes, I want you to have that 4-year experience in a college dorm. However, I want you to also understand that you can be smart about it as well. And you can come to a place like Macomb Community College and spend a lot less money. I've been out of college for over 10 years, and I'm still paying down that debt that I have from attending that private college that I went to. And so I'm still paying that down. And so this is a smarter way for you to say, hey, let me go get my feet wet. Let me get that college experience. Let me go on campus at Macomb, figure out what I want to do so that I'm not switching majors 7 times and spending all my parents' money and they're flipping out on me. I can go to Macomb, get some college experience under my belt, stay at home a little bit, and then go off and still get that 4-year experience. If I knew then what I know now, oh my gosh, I would have completely done it different. That age hotel, that hindsight is 2020. Man, that's the honest truth, because my pockets sure can tell. My pockets are like, listen, you should have done it this way. But I just want to get the information to you, whether you come to Macomb or not. I just want you to know that this is what's available to you, because these are going to be your dollars that you're spending. I saw a study that said by 2040 that a college degree is going to be more expensive than a mortgage. And so I want you guys to start thinking through, what are some smart ways that I can still get my degree, still be successful in life, but not break the bank? Because you don't have to break the bank to do it. All right. And so we offer financial aid. I tell students, whatever you do, go to studentaid.gov and fill out a FAFSA. It is currently open for the 2023-2024 school year. If you're a senior, get on it. Get on it today. Start plugging your information in there. It is so much easier to get through this thing now than it was 5 years ago. I'm telling you, you would have to sit down. It would take you 2 weeks to get through your financial aid. Now you can get through it within about 30 minutes. And so take the time, fill it out. You can add up to 10 schools to your federal student aid form. So that means there's 10 schools that you can get award letters from and see what they're offering you. You want to know what they're giving you. You want to make sure that they are giving you the scholarships that you want and the grants that you want, okay? Whoever gives you the most money, if it's in your top 3 schools, hey, then go that direction. But you definitely want to make sure that you fill out a financial aid, a FAFSA. Federal free application for federal student aid, the FAFSA form. So when you send it to Macomb, what'll happen is that once you register for classes, 2 weeks later, we'll send you an award letter, and you'll know how much money you'll be getting from Macomb. Also, we have a really unique platform called Oasis at Macomb, where you will fill out all of your information and we will begin to send you scholarships that are applicable to you. Okay. And so once you fill out that questionnaire, we'll start sending you scholarships that you can apply for. On average, our students save about $20,000 by attending Macomb. The average degree costs about $6,500. That's what a person pays to come to Macomb. That's a big difference from $20,000 a year. And so I want you guys to hear those figures and know. All right. So how to apply? It's pretty simple. You'll go to macomb.edu/start. You'll create an admissions account using an email that's not your school email. Use your personal email. You'll go to create an admissions account. You'll start and submit your application. And then as soon as you submit that application, you'll receive an email saying, hey, we received your application. It'll take about 3 to 5 business days for us to process that. Once we've processed it, you'll receive an ID number and it'll give you next steps on what to do. I can't stress this anymore. Read that email and then read it again. And then read it one more time, because I promise you everything you need is in that email. And you can click all the links in there and it'll take you exactly to where you need to go. All right. These are all of our recruiters at Macomb. My information is here on the screen. Please take it down if you have any questions. If you, whatever it is, I don't care. Give me a call, shoot me an email. I'll be willing to sit down and talk with you or answer your question to the best of my ability. All right, now let's go back to that first page. All right, so if you want more information, point your phone at this screen and we'll go from there. Anybody have any questions?
I have a question. For the online program, can this also apply for students out here in California?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Yes,
Wow.
it can.
This is awesome. I like I like that you guys offer that flexibility or option where if they change their mind, you know, they can try something different. That's really awesome. I wish I had known this before.
Yeah, it's really unique. I had never heard of it. This is my 4th college that I've worked for, and I've never, ever heard of that ever. ever.
I haven't either. No,
Yeah,
this is great.
they worked really hard to get their curriculum set up that way. So
Wow.
And
Okay,
that's
thank you.
really good. And that's really good because it really takes high school students about 2 to 3 years to
mhm,
figure it out, you
it
know,
does.
and by then they're 3 years deep into their major, and it's like, okay, I can't cut my losses, you know, and they got to power through, even though it's not what they want to do anymore, you know.
It's so true.
Also, Daryl, I wanted to ask you, do you still have the MAP program, the apprenticeship program?
Yes. Yes, we do. And it's good to know too that so there's different programs have different apprenticeships. So we have one with plumbing, we have one, I believe, with with um uh trying to find the right word, automotive.
Okay,
We have
okay,
one through General Motors, apprenticeship through General Motors with automotive. We have the one with the plumbing. We have one with heating and cooling HVAC. We have one with electric electrician as well.
yes,
Um,
okay,
and so with all of those majors, what's cool is that you can use your financial aid to pay for those.
okay, good deal.
Yeah,
Are these degreed or certificate or both?
they're both. So they're certificate and degree seeking programs. I always tell students who are going through those programs, go after the degree. And the reason I say go after the degree is because what'll happen is that, well, what we've seen is that the students who go and get the certificates, yeah, they go off and they make money and they do well, but life happens. And so it's one thing to have that degree, that associate's degree to fall back on, and then you can build from there. It's another thing to have that certificate and life happens, and then you still, it's like you're going to start all the way over.
Yeah, yeah, you not have anything completed that you
Yeah.
can show. Yeah, that is good. That is good. Um, Admission deadline for Macomb is what?
We don't have an admissions deadline. I always tell students, get it in as soon as you can, because you have 19,900 other students who are all vying for that seat. And so you want to make sure that you get first dibs on the classes you want. And we register for the entire year. So once you are a student, you can register for fall and that next winter all at once.
Good deal. Good deal.
Mhm.
Do you guys have any more questions for Daryl?
I don't. This was great though. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good deal. All right, then we will wrap it up. And thank you again, Daryl. Excellent presentation as always. And
Thank
I
you.
will see you in May.
Yes,
All right.
already on the calendar.
All right. You guys have a great weekend and thanks for joining in.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Bye
Bye-bye.
now.
Bye.